such a gracious God that he, like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, he still, you know, comes after me. So I think I'm gonna come out with this, or I'm gonna create this new, I guess, series called Car Conversations. And so I'm just coming back with another car conversation. I have been just thinking, like really just been thinking and taking time to myself. Like, I've been planning for like YouTube stuff. I've been planning for our wedding stuff. I've been planning for like school and career. Like, I've been planning for ministry. And in all of this planning, like, I just have been able to do a lot of thinking, a lot of God searching, because I ain't gonna say soul searching, because like I'm good. I'm really, I haven't been this content in a long time. Like, excuse me, like I am really content. And I think like this has been maybe the last, I want to say like the last week I've been like the most content. Okay, after this semester I won't be going back to school, so I've been in school for this semester. And it's so sad because a lot of people are like, girl, you only got one semester left. And I'm like, yeah, I do, but no, I'm not wasting any more money, because to be honest, money has been a struggle. But beyond that, so I'm not wasting any more money on it. I'm not doing it. I can't. I am not one of the people who, like, I'm not good at being in something and doing something that I'm not passionate about, and not even passionate about, but like have any kind of desire to do at all. Like, and teaching and psychology, those are just two things that I have no desire to do whatsoever, like at all. Like, the concepts of psychology where like I'm really open with people, I'm really open, honest, loving, accepting, and understanding of people. And I feel like that's what psychology is about, like understanding people for who they are and like how their mind works in what they believe and how they act and all that kind of stuff. So in that sense, I love psychology. But as far as like being a psychologist or being like a doctor that sits and lets people talk to me and stuff like that, I do that on a regular basis. But I don't think I could do that in a setting where, you know, like I'm in an office, I'm in a room all day. Like, I can do that at lunch, or I can do that at a coffee, like, you know, or like at my house or at their house, you know, and it not be unethical. Like, and I don't mind not getting paid for that, because I love helping people, I love talking to people, and I love making sure people are okay. Like, that's just who I am as a person, so I don't really care to have a career doing that. As far as teaching goes, like, I love children, I love people, I'm a people person, I'm a kid person. Like, anybody who knows me will tell you, like, I bond with a kid way faster than I bond with anybody my age or older. Like, I bond with people younger than me, or I don't know, because at high school level they kind of, I guess I bond with them if it's like not an authority type thing. Like, being a high school teacher, I feel like I could bond with my students, but then I would also have to have that kind of authority setting to where it's like, I don't know. But being able to just be free and be me and do those things without having any stipulations or obligations attached to them, like, I feel like that's okay with me. But I wouldn't want those things to be my career. I'm not going back to school unless it's like something maybe for music or something like that, if it's necessary. But if it's not necessary, I'm not going back to school. for me. And I even talked about it in one of my other videos. Like, if college is not for you, it's not for you. You can't force it. You can't, like, just do it because everybody else is doing it and everything like that. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. Like, I'm in a place where I honestly know for sure that teaching and like education and psychology, that's not where I'm supposed to be. That's not what God has for me. Like, those people who do that and love it, all power to you. Congratulations on finding your calling and your career. Like, that's fine, but that's not for me. So anyway, the next thing is, like, before, like, this past week where I've been really content in myself, I had been feeling like I was getting to a place where all my friends know what they want to do with their lives. All my friends are doing what they want to do in their lives at this point. Like, of course, they haven't reached their ultimate goals yet, but they're, like, working towards their ultimate goals. They know what they want to be. They know what they want to do. They are, you know, making enough money that they want to make, or, you know, they're doing everything they want to do at this moment in time. And I was honestly, oh my God, y'all, I forgot to get gas. I need to turn around. So I had to stop and get some gas, y'all, because I forgot I was running low and your girl cannot get pulled over on the side of the road. But anyway, like I was saying, so for the past, like, before this past week, I have been feeling really, like, insecure. Just to, like, I guess sum it all up, I have been feeling really insecure. And I was just looking at all my friends and I was just like, everybody is where they want to be and everybody is where, you know, they're supposed to be or whatever. And I'm just ready to get there. I'm just ready to figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to, like I want to be established at least a little bit. And so I was getting really discouraged, like, just about life in general. I was getting really discouraged and just really, like, I didn't want to do anything because it was like everything I was doing was like what I didn't want to do. And so this, like, what made me kind of turn around with my attitude and stuff, I kid you not, like, as soon as I started thinking those thoughts, everything I saw was like, you can't wish to be where somebody else is. You can't wish to have the role that somebody else has because you don't know what it took for them to get there. You don't know what they had to go through to get there. And it might be that they didn't have to go through anything, but at the end of the day, that's their journey and that's what God has for them. And so I saw that post and I was like, well, dang, God, like, okay, that's fine, but I still want to be where I want to be, you know. While I'm not wanting what so-and-so has, or I'm not wanting what this other person has in the sense of, like, success or money or whatever, I just want to be content in myself. Like, I just want to be okay. And so I kind of left that conversation with God, like, basically shutting him up and basically, like, I don't want to hear what you guys say. I'm just tired of being where I'm at. And so I kind of just left it there. And so I just wasn't understanding, like, why I wasn't getting anywhere and why I wasn't, you know, just moving forward. I wasn't progressing. I wasn't going anywhere. And it was really frustrating me. And then after that, one of my friends who also does YouTube, her name is Diamond Starks. I'm gonna link her channel down in the description box. And on her channel this week, or I think it was either at the beginning of this week or like right before the beginning of this week, and she put up a video about, basically, to paraphrase, about how people get on social media and they see other people and how they're living their lives and everything, and it's like we want to be like them, or we get on there just so that we can show people that we're successful and, you know, take pictures and post pictures and stuff to show people, like, oh, I'm successful, I'm doing good or whatever, just to get the approval and opinions of other people, or we get on there wanting to be those people, wanting to have what they have and be like them, basically. And so I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm hearing this again, like, okay, God, I understand what you're saying. Like, I still find myself wishing that I had the success of other YouTubers, or that I've like have the success of other singers, or whatever it may be. Hold on, y'all. So I was doing all this complaining and everything like that, and I'm just like, okay, again, Lord, I know you're saying, like, I don't need to, want to be the person who is above everybody, which I wasn't, but I don't need to be the person who wants to be above everybody, but I also don't need to be the person who is being envious and jealous. But I can't, like, how do I find that healthy medium when I'm not where I want to be? I'm not content in myself. I'm not content in what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to get there, because it's just not working. The end of last year, I met this, I didn't like meet her, but there was a YouTuber who was like a smaller channel advocate. So she would like, it was like a small channel, what do you call them? Like a small channel community. And so she was just like basically being encouraging and stuff like that to small channels. And of course I had just been starting out and whatever. And so I was looking into the things that she was talking about, the things she was doing, and she ended up making this motivational YouTube planning calendar, basically. And what you do with it is basically plan out your content, and it like helps you go through the steps of planning out what you want to talk about and planning out what you're going to do in each day. And then it also gives you like motivational sayings and stuff to basically encourage you to just keep going. Then I started thinking, like, I'm doing something wrong. Like, I'm either not helping people, I'm not being like what I'm supposed to be being, and I'm doing something wrong. And so I kind of took a step back, and then all that other stuff happened. And so now today she messaged me, and she was like, hey, I sent you my ebook since you bought my calendar before. And I had bought the calendar sometime at the end of last year. And so today she sent me that message, and she was like, I sent you my ebook because you bought my calendar, and so I'm gonna send you the free ebook. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool, like that's awesome. So she sent me the ebook, and I'm going to look at it and everything like that. And I look at day 1, which is today, and it's talking about, and just to sum it up, it's talking about basically being content in yourself and not allowing social media to influence you and make you jealous or make you envious and make you desire what other people have, because where you are is where you're supposed to be. And like, what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing at this moment. Like, it's all a part of God's plan, and it's all a part of like your purpose. At the end of the day, you are where you're supposed to be at this moment, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing at this moment. I just thought that was crazy and on time. Like, it was so on time, and I'm like, all right. So God is such a gracious God that he, like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, he still, comes after me and desires me to have a relationship with him, to like just get closer to him and to trust in him and believe in what he says. Like, he has promised me some things, and so it's like basically he's saying, if I promised you these things, like, how dare you be impatient? It's going to happen, so you just need to be patient and you need to let it happen. Like, my timing is not your timing, and your timing is not my timing. Like, My thoughts are above your thoughts. My ways are above your ways. Why are you trying to rush me? And I know what's best for you. I have your best interest at heart. I created you. I know what you need. I even know what you want, but sometimes what you want is not what you need. And so I'm going to give you what you need before I give you what you want. And so it was just really fascinating to me, like how good God is and how he just thinks about us that way, and how he loves us so much to just continuously think about us and to just always care for us and provide for us, no matter how far away we get. Like, no matter how far we go away from him, he always welcomes us back with open and loving arms. And I just think that's fascinating. I just think that's so fascinating. And so basically, I just wanted to give you guys an encouraging word today and just say, like, just keep pushing, keep pressing, keep moving it. Just the only way you can go is forward. Like, there's no going back. There's no reason why we should want to go back. Everything that God has for us, like, it's probably way closer than you think. You're probably going to get to it way sooner than you think. And so you just have to be patient and trust God. Like, I'm not even going to say trust the process. People say trust the process all the time. No, trust God and trust God's process. Like, what he thinks about and what he is saying you need at this moment. Like, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, what you go through, like, it's going to come out to be a huge testimony. Like, something that my pastor always says is that the teacher is always quiet during the test. And so if you feel like you're not hearing from God right now, if you feel like, you feel like he's not listening to you, you feel like he's not communicating with you, like, you just have to get through this test. Like, this is just another test, another trial to show God that you're going to trust in him. You're going to trust and have faith in him, because faith is key. That's what is the foundation of our relationship with God. Belief and trust and faith, like, and commitment, like, and staying committed to God, staying committed to his will, even when it's frustrating and hard, and even when it's long and enduring. You have to endure. You have to press through, because it's only going to work out for your good. Like, it's only going to benefit you if you just be patient and just wait on the Lord. Just wait. And I promise you, you're going to probably kick yourself in the butt. Like, why didn't I just chill? Like, just chill. Just live life doing what you're doing. Like, if you're making money, if you're surviving, if you aren't, like, even if you aren't making money, even if you don't feel like you're surviving, like, obviously you're surviving. You're still here. If you're watching this, like, you're still here. And obviously God is not done with you yet. And you just have to be patient with him and trust him. That's it. Just trust God, because it's so worth it. And I'm still trusting. Like, of course, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not doing what I want to do as far as my career is concerned, but I'm just going to trust God, and I'm going to follow him and see what he has for my life. Because yeah, it's only been more frustrating, like, when I start to worry and when I start to stress. Like, that's when I start getting headaches. That's when I'm like, I stop eating, I stop wanting to get out of bed, like, I start getting depressed, I start getting thoughts and all this kind of stuff. It's only when that first little bit of worry starts creeping in that I feel all of that. But when I think about, like, the fact that I'm about to get married, I'm about to, like, have my own house again, or, whatever, like, I'm about to have a family, all this kind of stuff, like, all the stuff that the future holds, like, I'm excited to get there. And when it comes, it comes. And I just know that God promised me those things. So I'm excited, and I'm just gonna be patient. But yeah, guys, so I hope you guys really wait on the Lord. And I hope you guys understand what God wants from you, as far as being patient and trusting his will, because he loves us. He loves us. He loves us. He only wants the best for us. So just remember that. And also remember that I love you. God loves you. You are loved. I will see you in the next video, my loves.